Hi, this is Kevin Harlan, joined by my partners Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg.
This is for the...
We'll see the Wisconsin Badgers and the Texas Longhorns.
Kevin, this is the night where we are going to see some intense basketball. High energy, lay it all out on the line for college hoops. Everything these young players have worked towards their entire life comes down to this exact moment.
And you can bet, Clark, that each and every player here tonight feels the importance of this game like no other in their lives, really. A big key in coming through in a big game like this is how well you can compose yourself. How do you handle
there's the 360. There it is.
Find out soon enough which of these teams has the ability to harness all of that raw energy and focus on getting the job done.
Let's check out Wisconsin's starting lineup. They've got Hill. He's out there with Hawkins. Kaminsky out there with Decker. And it's Evans in at the 4 spot.
And with any championship game, you know that every player is going to have their heart racing for the first few minutes. That's just natural. That's adrenaline. They'll need to remain calm, though, and let the game come to them and kind of ease into it.
And one guy, guys, I'll keep an eye on in this one is Freak. He is the consummate leader for his team. He can come out strong and play his game while keeping his intensity level up. It'll be just what they need to claim the title.
Barbosa's shot is off.
Well, in Texas, the Longhorns are known for their football history, actually all over the country. They have an impressive basketball alumnus list, too, though. A lot of pros have come out of Texas.
Kaminsky. And Barbosa pulls it down. On defense, Wisconsin.
Oh, what cheese is that? My
That's
God,
terrific
damn near just
defense
left
right
it.
there to prevent from converting in.
Oh my!
No clue
how
he got that one to fall.
And that was not a soft foul he had to get through, Greg. I mean, he had to really power that one up and in.
Now Texas with it. It's a 5-point game. And Blair kicks to Richmond. Fires the 3, and there's Barbosa. That's good on the assist by Richmond. Barbosa's got 5 points so far.
And as we see Freak and his team go for the title here, he is trying to repeat what he did just a year ago. He was able to lead his high school to the PSAL championship.
Well, Greg, he was a 4-time All-American selection in high school, and a unanimous one at that. He's won state titles before, but this is a different animal than high school.
Outside Hill. There's the double team with Barbosa. Here's Hawkins. Drains it from beyond the arc. Hawkins has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And Barbosa has it in the corner.
Oh, look at that finesse.
Well, Merry Christmas.
They had to take a timeout on that one.
A platoon swap here for Texas.
Wow, we're winning.
And so it's Texas with it, and Wisconsin looking at who they've got. They've got Decker. Hawkins is out there with Peyton, and it's Dawkins, and it's Walker in at the power forward position. Now here is Barbosa. He's got 7. Decker with the rebound. With some arc, and he lays it up and in. Decker's got his second bucket.
You know, Wisconsin has not historically had a lot of players in the NBA. That number, however, could be growing in the next few seasons. I mean, they have a few, but for the most part, their winning has come from solid team play.
Out of bounds, Longhorns ball as Texas keeps possession. .114 left here in the first half of the game. Barbosa gets the bucket. Greg, I think you were talking about this just a moment ago. We'll be seeing more and more Badgers in the NBA with their recent success. Frank Kaminsky being the most recent NBA product.
And Kaminsky isn't alone. Sam Decker on that squad will be coming in. How about John Moore and Greg Stiesma and Devin Harris, our all-fellow Wisconsin alums. You look at the list and you see a lot of guys who know how to do the little things for a team.
And what a journey it has been, really, for this whole team to make it to the college championship, especially for Freak. A few bumps in the road for him, but what a story.
Greg, you get the feeling that it's only the beginning. I mean, the way he plays and the accolades he has, I mean, you can see him having a long and productive career at the pro level.
Ellis, he's checked in for the Longhorns. And Wisconsin also making a switch. Evans, he's checked in for Walker.
I think it's safe to say that the most notable Longhorn of all time is Kevin Durant. Only spent 1 year there, but that's all the time he needed to leave his mark on the program.
I'm the next KD.
And we've seen Durant go on to do great things in the NBA, but he had that one magical season with the Longhorns.
Yeah, you go back to his freshman year, he was player of the year. The first freshman to achieve that status. Absolutely dominated in every way on the floor. You knew the NBA was in his future immediately.
And Barbosa drops them both.
You know, one of the big questions on everybody's mind in this game is whether or not Freak will stay on for another year or go pro. I mean, usually a player with his upside would be a lock to be a one and done, but he's giving serious thought to staying.
And Freak is a guy who clearly values the scholastic ethic.
Oh, another 360. Just put me in the NBA.
I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is the 2 points, not the dramatic.
Oh, come on, Clark. He had to go for it, didn't he?
Yeah, but hey, he's an athlete, and I can't fault him for that one, although if he missed it, I might have. I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
Got subbed out. I got pretty good stats.
And the big game is just about ready to get going for our second half of play. What a championship atmosphere we've got here tonight. We are just one half of basketball away from seeing college basketball history being made.
Let's
And
go.
in a championship game like this one, guys, you would have expected a close battle. I don't think either side is going to be able to run away and hide in this one.
And, Greg, tight games like this are where legends are born. I mean, if a player like Freak can come up huge in this final half of play, he'll anchor himself in school history as one of the greats to ever play the game.
On the court for the Longhorns, Barbosa in at small forward. Ellis is out there with Edwards. Then it's Turner, and it's Ford in at the 4.
And, guys, one big story that we have in this championship game is that a guy like Freak could boost his draft stock quite a bit. A win here could catapult him up the big boards of a lot of teams.
And, you know, while it's just one game, scouts will get a chance to see how he plays on the big stage. Knowing a player is at his best when the lights are brightest is a big plus in GM's books.
Well, Wisconsin has had a bit of a renaissance in their program of late, Clark. Last decade and a half have seen them put up some great seasons.
And, you know, Kevin, the Badgers weren't really a major powerhouse in hoops until the turn of the century. But now they're one of the most consistent teams in the country.
And the Longhorns making a change here. Warwick's checked in. And Wisconsin also making a switch. Gibson's checked in. Hill dishes to Decker. And it's Decker with the finish.
Talk about putting something extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, Clark, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
I'm startled that he would even try something like that at this stage of the game.
Barbosa gets the bucket.
And Badgers have been great since right around the millennium. Since about 1999, they have made the tournament every season. Guys, few schools can say that.
They set the screen. Hawkins kicks to Decker. Hill has the open look. Off target from three-point range. Longhorns leading by 4.
And, you know, for Wisconsin and their consistent appearances in the tournament, guys, they don't just show up and leave now. I mean, they often go deep in the tournament. Sooner or later, I think they might go all the way again. This game's still very much up in the air. I mean, this is where you start to separate the men from the boys and where heroes are born.
And one team looking to isolate and the other hoping to force OT. I think right now you lean on your stars and get the ball to Freak every chance you get to try and come away here with the title.
That's
LeBron
good.
James free
And now
layup.
24 points for
It
Freak.
works.
Almost an impossible
I hate
shot to
LeBron
block in the
James, but I
post. The
like his
defender
layup.
can't give
It's a
up
big man
that
layup.
much
It's
of
a small
height
forward
advantage
layup.
and expect to contest it.
And I mean, it's clutch, even though it gets
Davis
fouled.
against Wade.
And it gets you fouls too.
And Hill has it in the corner. And it's
Get
blocked by
out of
Barbosa.
here!
And
Holy
it looks like
shit!
the Badgers will return.
Oh my, that was great.
And here's Texas. They lead by their biggest margin of the game.
Oh, shit.
9. And
That was a
Wisconsin
monster
looking at
block.
who they've got.
That was-
We've got Kaminsky, and it's Gibson in at the 3 spot.
Nice work to get it inside and
Let's go, Miles Turner. I believe in you,
The
bro.
defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
Block, block. Holy shit, that was a crazy
Wisconsin
ass
trails
block.
by 10.
I'm sorry, you just missed my awesome celebration. I just had my mic mute. I don't know why I had it muted,
Evans outside.
but that was a
Hawkins
phenomenal
passes to
block.
Evans.
It's gonna go down to the. I just ended
Here's
that
the
man's
pick.
whole career.
Top loose off
His
the pick,
chance of
and
going
hammers
into the
it home.
NBA went from
And
0
it was
to
the
100. It went from
screen
100 to
there,
0
guys, that
real
freed
quick.
him up as he ran his man into it.
And then it was
Not
all
0 to 100,
acceleration,
but 100 to
GA, to
0
the
real
bucket
quick.
right after that.
Almost a backboard breaker.
And
No,
out of
I
bounds
wasn't
as
supposed
the
to go to
Badgers
him.
gain possession.
Boy,
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
you're a brutal turnover. Stop calling timeouts. You're not gonna win. You're not gonna win. I'm not gonna let you win. You ain't never gonna taste win again. Not after that damn block I had on you. I'm mad it wasn't Decker though, because I want to block the mess out of Decker. Fuck Decker. I hate Decker.
1:49 left here in the second
Number
half.
15. Decker piece of shit.
There's a good screen. There's the dish to Conley.
I wish you had like more options to choose
Off
with
the
college.
pick. And with that, the Longhorn lead is cut down to just 6 points on the bucket from Hawkins.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
Get that.
Barbosa
Miles Turner, give me the
dishes to Turner.
assist.
Great
Yes,
pass
Miles
to
Turner.
set up the lay-in.
Pat my stats. Even though it's my first
Texas leads
assist,
by 8.
even though I
Guys,
feel like
good
I've
job
had more.
working it down low and
way
getting
more
a high
assists than
percentage
that.
look there. That's good basketball.
Oh my. You're not gonna win. We're only beating you guys by 9. No. Yeah,
Hill
9.
is checked in for Wisconsin.
No, 8. Beating you by 8.
.115 left here in the second half of the game. Passes it to Evans.
Guard his ass tight.
And 2 free throws
Oh
coming
my
up as he misses
goodness,
that
you guys
one.
are
Drawing the whistle on a lot of contact here.
Because I swear, Wisconsin
And let's get your
fucking
guys' take
Badgers.
now on the hustle stats for the Longhorns.
We've seen them make the extra effort from a defensive standpoint, closing out airspace and sending shots back.
Something that's also benefited them tonight are the turnovers they've forced and the points that have come along with those forced turnovers.
Now that's terrific defense at the rim. Got right in his path.
And you know they'll be conscious of him next time they take it inside, too. I mean, that's what really good defenders do. They make you think about their presence.
Barbosa for 3, and he gets it to go. Barbosa's got the lead up to 10 now for Texas.
And I'd say that's it, guys. They're not coming back in this one.
Nope, no chance.
I told you.
Not gonna happen. That chance has long since passed of them getting back into this one. Forget about it.
And here's Texas. He kicks it to 4.
Pat my stats.
Pass to Edwards. To the inside. Stolen by Decker.
Oh no. Decker's feeling it.
Hill against Barbosa. Feeds it to Decker. Evans outside. And here's Hill for three. The shot, no good.
I want this buzzer beater. I want this buzzer beater.